Oh yeah. So anyway, if you want to make this cool galaxy top, what you're gonna have to do, you really got to get out of this world. And you, did I just make a pun? You really got to get out of this world. I mean, outer space. Find a planet that looks like the Black Galaxy planet, some Usopp thing, and just well, you take someone's property from another planet. The cops gonna come and get you. Yeah, they got alien bleed. And I am just leading you down some corny ass rabbit hole anyway. Let me tell you. Let me shut up about that. So my buddy Michael, right? He has his son that has like this cheap desk and he's a gamer. He's got like 3 computer screens. He looks like some hacker. He got 3 of them going on. He's in all kinds of games. He plays like 3 games at once, doing this kind of crazy stuff, shooting aliens. I don't know. So anyway, we decided to do him a desk. So we got a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 thick MDF, so it's flat. Plywood, it curves, and it's just a pain in the butt. But you can do it. I'm just saying, I used MDF. Looking back though, with all the work trying to attach solid surface, that edge that I chiseled because it was translucent, because I knew light were going to glow the edge only, not the top. I should have just bought a sheet of $300 cheap solid surface for the top. It would have been easy in the adhesion process, because what I did was I took laminate glue, sprayed the back of the solid surface edge, sprayed the MDF edge, and applied it. I still didn't feel comfortable at it because there's only 3/4 banded on it, and then I did like a really thumbnail cove of silicone all around the bottom to support it, but I never really felt good about the strength in that, so I was very fragile with that. But you can do it, but who cares? It doesn't matter what the material is. You're just here on this, clicked on my video to see the process. So my boy Tommy caught the Festool with the track saw. He just, cut that shape. And I don't know that shape. I was out that day when he was teaching that in school, okay? I don't know where I was, but I know I wasn't there, and I don't know that shape. You know what I'm talking about, that thing? I don't know. So anyway, my friend Michael's son had this boring white desk. I mean, the kind of desk that made you yawn for like 3 days. It was that boring. So he had all this cool stuff in the room going on in this cheap, like $39 desk. But the legs were strong. The integrity is. So what we're doing today is telling you, make it bigger than the existing test. You're just going to cover over it and make sure the edges are deep enough to hide that existing boring, sterile looking white desktop. Okay? But make it a little wider all the way around, so you have room to put the lights around the edge. You attach them to that white cheap tape edge, the existing cheap top, put that LED around there, and then you overlay it with this. And then you got that cool desk, and it's really simple to do. Pour the black epoxy, but you got to get a chisel, get a hammer, do your chiseling. Be careful. It was a little hard, okay? I gotta admit. But anyway, I am done blabbing. Thanks for putting up with like my borderline dad jokes and stuff like that. But listen, know this: I just want the best for you. Be better. So what if you made mistakes? Just be better. I made a mistake on this top. I should have never did MDF. But I'm telling you that so you could be better. Okay? And don't let people tell you, you're not supposed to laminate solid surface to MDF. Man, shut up. Shut up. If you're a countertop master, do it your way. This is how I did it, and it got done. Alright? Check back soon. Thank you. But if you really want to watch how we did it, and I promise I'm not going to talk too much, you can see how we did it. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try to ask them, because I forget a lot of stuff. I'm busy eyeballing this top I'm doing right now, and it's a pretty big resin top, and I got my very professional high-end mosquito catching treatment thing going on, so I don't have them landed in my stuff. But that's what I'm doing. I'll talk about that in another video. But really, sit down. But before I get started, I wrote some things down that I think you'll need. So, ready? Pay attention. Get a paper and pencil. Get a coffee, chill. I'm not going to be doing all this weird special effects and rockets and lightning bolt stuff. But just, you're going to need a 4x8 sheet of something to pour your epoxy on. Okay, you're going to need an edge of solid surface. Look online. You just really want a strip to cover that desk. If you can't buy solid surface glue, use that CA glue, you know, where you could dab it on the seam. You'll see it in this video if you keep watching, how to seam it. And then you spray it. That's pretty strong enough. It's not good for regular solid surface projects, but it's good in this case. Because like I said, I use contact cement to attach the edge to the MDF, then I siliconed it. And by the time you put the epoxy over it, you encapsulate it. So it is pretty strong at that point. But till you get there, you want to maybe use that CA glue, okay? Get some flat black paint to paint whatever plywood type, or if you want MDF, just give it a base coat before you pour on your black tabletop. And that's what I'm asking. Get you like a gallon kit of black epoxy. I mean a clear epoxy, and you could tint it black to the color that you're happy with. Wherever you buy epoxy, I'm sure they have the black colors. What else am I forgetting? Because I really don't want you to forget anything. And never mind all the tools, and then some translucent spray paint. I know it's hard to find, but if you go into like auto body shops, auto parts stores, they got that like stuff for lens cover, and then you could just spray that. But if you don't want black, you're gonna have to, you know, do some really search, and you can find like a translucent red spray paint. You might just want to thin out some spray paint and dab it. It depends the color you want of your desk cover. All right, okay, so I'm done looking at that. And then after you run through this and see how we did it, I don't know how long it's going to take. You could zip through it. At the end, I'll show you how I did kind of the same style for a bathroom. And I'm going to show you like a little Xbox game type thing you could throw in for gamer fans. But I just want you to be better, okay? I'm having fun doing this because I'm doing it while I'm working. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll stop and do a video just for you viewers. But I'm just letting you see what I done, okay? And every mistake I make, I am going to tell you so you don't have to. All right? Okay. Oh my God, did I blab again? Boom, step one. Grab this first. I sprayed alcohol first. I get a weird shit like that. I think you gray misted it.
We put a couple of coats of the.
Black. So
well, we put a couple of coats of gray on it actually.
Let's do it.
We had a thicker base of the gray. Okay. So I'd say 2 layers of gray.
Now
Get it
spray
thick.
the black on it. Let me see. The alcohol makes it like separate. Okay, recording. Yeah, I'm ready. It's just a B-roll.
This looks nice, right? Well, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually sand it. We're not gonna sand the color off. We like the metallic powder. We love how this looks. But now it's time for our finished final coat. All clear. You might not notice this in these pictures and videos, but when you do this, you might see little pot marks, dips, bumps, things like that. We like to clear coat it. So that's why we're gonna knock it down and sand it very lightly with some 220 grit sandpaper. We're just gonna knock it down. Then we're gonna go over with clear. And keep in mind, when doing this, let's just say 6 months down the road, a year, I don't know, customer scratches the top. You can do a repair service call and just worry about bringing your clear. You don't have to worry about bringing the black metallic powder or the red, whatever color you decided to use, to try to match it, okay? So clear coat it. Let's go into it.
But certain colors will work better.
Better, yeah. That looks awesome.
I could picture you right now thinking when one of these are sitting here, you're gonna feel like you're a guardian of the galaxy.
This is gonna look so good.
Yeah, the sink I think is also the cherry on the cake. It looks cool if you had no sink. But,
Right, you don't even need a sink, Gene.
But yeah, just go back to washing your hands in the toilet or something. But yeah, so it's about control of the light. That's not my thing. Now I know how to, do it, but
Okay.
so you can't ask for your money back on a lighting because they gave you that. So I covered my own butt.
Right.
But you figured out. Now you either could cut it where you want, put it behind, or retape it along the front edge. Because it's a natural looking product anyway. If it's a little brighter here because you got that strip, it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna cut it.
You can cut it?
Yeah. What do you think I should do? Because there's a little bit of room in between the top and the bottom light. I could actually put a third one right there in between them.
And leave it. How about you don't make a decision right now? Wait till I'm out of here, then do it.